Well, good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have me, like every other day. Maybe one day I'll have a guest star. Doubtful, but maybe one day. Kind of need it to get through what's behind me. Because with a guest star, we could do like 10 beers in a night instead of 4 or 5. Because we're splitting them. But I need that guest. Anyway, this is from Fieldhouse. This is out of BC from Fieldhouse Brewing Company. Apparently they have a lager series because this is from their lager series. This is the Toasted Coconut Black Lager. I love toasted coconut in my beers. I love toasted coconut out of my beers. I love black lagers. This is 6% alcohol. Maybe a little high for a black lager, but hey, whatever. We're open to trying things. Contains barley and wheat, craft brewed at Fieldhouse Brewing Company in Abbotsford, BC. Fieldhouse Brewing, we believe that real goodness comes from the company of good people. Our beers are carefully crafted, easy drinking, and best enjoyed with family and friends. Cheers! Toasted Coconut Black Lager. This brew starts as a Schwarzbier, a clean and crisp dark lager. I really hope that that's true because I love a classic, clean, dark lager. With notes of coffee and chocolate from the German roasted malt. We then added loads of organic I find it funny when you say like organic toasted coconuts. All coconuts are organic. Now, I know what organic means in the terms of, is it an organic crop? So I get what they're saying. I get a little giggle out of that, right? Now, I mean, you're basically saying you used a real coconut. To me, if you're saying organic coconuts, you're saying you used a real coconut instead of saying coconut flavoring. But then it just... Anyway. For a silky mouthfeel and a bold, modern flavor profile. Okay, I'm really excited to try this. I really am. I used to get a lot of Fieldhouse products from Steve, and Dan would send me a bunch of Fieldhouse products. So, I mean, this was I believe Trevor sent this one out. This one's been sitting on my counter for a while, so I really hope I haven't actually forgotten the name. I do apologize if I have. It's the last one out of his beer mail we have to get done. But I believe it was Trevor. I do believe. So I love just how plain Fieldhouse labels normally are. A lot of them are like this. Beautiful black body. Like look at how dark that is. I mean, right at the bottom. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that on the camera too. It's mahogany brown right at the bottom, but it looks black as the black blood of the earth most of the way through. Sorry, those hiccups. I need the hick straw. Or what it was called, Hickaway. Hickaway was the product from Shark Tank. Mocha head, really like that too. Very frothy, very nice looking, almost like chocolate milk froth, almost. This is the last review of the night, and then I'm going upstairs to watch some House with my wife, because we've been watching House from beginning to end. I think we're on season 3. I don't understand why everybody in that hospital fights with that man every single day. Always ends up being right. It's almost like he has a team just to give somebody a job. You know, because he says what's wrong, like, within the first 5 minutes of the episode. And then for the rest of the episode, he just keeps asking people, well, what would do this? What would do that? What would do this? And they're thinking, they're like, this, okay, test for that. And then it ends up being whatever he said at the very beginning of the episode.
No, sometimes he's wrong. He's wrong a couple times before he finds the right answer. Because it's not every day you have a tick hiding in your vagina.
The vagina tick was still the best and worst episode ever. Because we were watching that episode. I've never watched House before I watched it with my wife. I watched maybe 10 minutes of House in my life. And I was sitting there and I go, she has a tick in her vagina. No, I can't. He pulled a tick out of her vagina. There was a tick in her vagina. Inside the vagina. Inside. We never did hear if she got Lyme disease out of that.
She had a heart transplant. I don't think it matters at this point.
My friend's wife got Lyme disease from a tick biting her.
It's actually really hard to get Lyme disease.
Well, it bit her under the hair, so they never knew that she got bit, so they never saw the target.
They have to be latched onto you for like 24 hours for the risk of Lyme disease. And then it has to be the right kind of tick, and it has to be...
Yeah, well, they're from Niagara, right? And their campsite's in the Niagara region, so... Yeah. But yeah, so the beautiful beer. I know there's not a lot of head right now, but it has a good head retention. This is a very good-looking beer. Like, if this was put down in front of me at a bar, I would be really happy about this. This is exactly what I would want to see. We'll sniff it out of the can first this time. Coconut coffee and chocolate. I'm really excited. Same out of the glass. Cheers. Oh, that's fucking good. Here's something I'm going to say, though. I've seen people buy mason jars with handles and stuff for like $8, $9, $10. I've also seen people buy mason jars at breweries with the brewery logo on it for $8, $9, $10. I just got 3 of them for $3. Stop paying extra money for a mason jar. It's a mason jar. I was actually going to buy some like 750 milliliter mason jars at work, but they were like $15 for 6. Go to the dollar store and get 15 mason jars for $15. Soft, silky, smooth. That's an amazing fucking beer. That's an amazing beer. Coconut, chocolate, coffee. Do you want to take a little tiny sip?
What?
It is a toasted coconut black lager.
Thank you.
She said no. She doesn't want my black lager. I really like this. This is really good. Why don't you eat the onion rings that I won't touch?
I do eat them.
It's okay. I'll probably have cheese.
Why don't you eat the munchos?
I'm going to eat those when I go upstairs. That's actually my plan. Problem is, you eat the munchos too. How many of you are married to somebody who you buy a snack and they like eat it, and then you say, you eat these too, and they say, no, I don't? I'm pretty sure the answer is 100%. I'm pretty sure 100% of people have that spouse. It doesn't matter if it's the male or the female. There's one of those spouses. The one thing I will not touch, I will never touch them, is if you like corn twists or onion rings, like not onion rings, but the chip onion rings. They're like
sour cream and onion rings.
Yes, but the Funyuns, for my American viewers, like the Funyuns, I will not touch that shit. She bought a bag of that. It's sitting on the counter. She's going upstairs with the giant bag of chips that I would eat. It's okay though.
It's on the counter half empty because I've been munching on them.
I love you. I'll be up in about 5 minutes. Get our show ready. I love you. Anyway, to continue here. This is a fucking good... I worry when she comes storming back towards me that I'm about to get hit.
Grab my phone.
Love you. Yeah. That is great. Again, coffee, chocolate, toasted coconut. The chocolate's on the forefront, nice and sweet. The toasted coconut starts in the middle and goes all the way to the end because toasted coconut has a tiny touch of bitterness to it. The coffee mixes with that coconut. It makes a coconut mochaccino, and it's fucking divine. This is great. This is a beer. This is not just upper. This is epic. This is an epic beer. Out of 10 on this, I'm giving this a 9.5 out of 10. I love this beer. I could drink this beer all day, every day. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Bye.